down for going live. So I thought we was doing.
All right. Oh my God. You ready, bro?
Yeah, a long time.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, brother. We said it for months.
Takes time to make something perfect.
True that. I was starting to think that you probably were thinking that I wasn't going to do it.
I was nervous. I texted you this morning and I was like, okay, let's see if he bails.
No. I'm busy. All right.
Yeah. You got the new puppy. You got the new puppy. You got a lady to handle. Dude,
touche.
Is the puppy thing like the total cliche test baby run type thing?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like you can definitely see like things going forward that are going to project. Like
who's going to be doing what?
Right. Like she's going to be doing a lot of like taking care of like
the vet, the shots.
Well, I actually I take him and do all this stuff.
Okay.
But she sets it up.
True.
It's under her account.
Administrator.
Right.
Executor.
I do it all and I take him there and shit like that. So
she prints out the itinerary, hands it to you.
I don't know if that's a me thing or if that's just like an actual like puppy thing. But I also am not very good at like setting things up anyway.
Yeah, I feel you there, man. I've been trying to schedule my life for I haven't figured it out yet.
Can't schedule that.
No, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Every day's a new day. We live in a simulation.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, did you watch it? There's a documentary on Amazon Prime, I think it was. A little crazy.
Yeah.
Like a little crazy. Like crazy isn't like far-fetched, like these dudes are wacko. But like, it's one of the cooler conspiracy theories that I've...
The simulation theory?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. You digging your teeth into this? Following some Lex Friedman, Elon Musk stuff?
No. Not that deep. Not that deep. Like, I'm not like committing or like considering, being like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll just be like Neo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah.
It is like kind of cool. And these guys are like kind of talking about like, so this dude made a whole Excel sheet of like random occurrences that would happen of just him like walking through New York City that he just found.
Really?
And like that was the only evidence that I had to like back it up.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy. I was like, you guys are nuts. It's enjoyable to think about that.
I do love those videos online of like evidence of the simulation where like they'll show like a sporting event and the two guys will do the same exact motion getting up at the same time. Like there's all those weird coincidences that make it seem like it's a computer simulated thing because of course this would happen or of course this would, happen this way. Coincidences.
They call it like a glitch in the
Matrix.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see the was it the Wachowski twins made that movie, right?
What, the Matrix?
Yeah. They came out recently and said that it's a allegory for trans people since they're trans now. Like the Wachowski twins are actually twin sisters now.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
They made a statement saying that?
Yeah, they made I forget how long ago it was. I think it was a few months, maybe even a year. But yeah, when the whole trans thing was going off, they were like, yeah, the Matrix is actually a trans story. And it's, it kind of felt like, what's her name? The woman who J.K. Rowling, she wrote Harry Potter. Mm-hmm. She's like retconning all the characters as gay and like the stories about Dumbledore being gay. And it's like, what? Yeah, man.
I need to look into that theory. That doesn't make any sense.
You need to get on Twitter, bro. Because this is where I'm getting all the information.
I have no idea.
But, movies and TV can be about anything. Yeah. So like,
that seems like a stretch. And then plus it's like 20 years later.
Yeah. Well, they are trans, so it could be a discovery type thing. They didn't know. They didn't have the words for what they were going through, so they just put it through in a movie. I feel like I'm living in a world that doesn't really exist, and there's an actual real world where I'm a woman, and I can...
No one changes sex or anything in movies.
I know, but he gets all these powers to beat Agent Smith up, and...
But when you...
I think it's okay. So the Matrix is actually a movie about how you become a superhero once you transition.
So I got to chop my dick off and I become Superman.
And and get tits.
And get tits.
And get tits.
I got those. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
I don't need implants.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Dude, it just seems like, I hate when like writers and shit like that like come back like 10, 15 years later and they're like, oh, like this is really what I meant. And it's I don't think so. I think you just actually hit gold and then like 10 years later you're like, well, that's a good metaphor, so let me just do that.
Yeah, and the whole thing with any type of storytelling is that there's many interpretations. There's not like one set in stone, even by the creators.
Yeah,
because like I think a good story is one where the creator is like exploring an idea through the story instead of like, I already have the conclusion in mind. Let me write towards that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Matrix would have been a very different movie if they had the trans metaphor.
Yeah, already in place
before they started making the movie.
Neo wouldn't be. He would be a girl.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be aliens controlling humans for batteries. It would be some kind of something else.
Well, not aliens, just machines. But,
Oh yeah, it was just machines. So it's I haven't watched The Matrix in a while. the sequels weren't that great either. But
no, they weren't.
No, Matrix 1, all day.
Actually, I would disagree with that. I kind of like the second one a little bit.
Yeah,
no, it's not as good as the first one.
The second one, they're mostly in the world of the machines in present day, right? And then like the machines find out where their base is underground.
It's a lot of dealing with like the Oracle and like Neo kind of like discovering. Maybe he's discovering himself in the second one, I guess. Maybe that could be a metaphor for trans people, but like he's kind of like discovering like what he's supposed to do is the one like true whatever person.
Now that he's defeated Agent Smith.
Yeah, and he's just like multiplying and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, that again, that just seems like a stretch.
Yeah.
Like go back 20 years and be like, okay, this is it. Speaking of the Matrix out and the simulation theory that I was talking about, dude.
Way to bring it back, by the way.
Title in. All right, dude. There's like a thing in law called the Matrix defense or something like that.
Really?
Like, yeah, some dude. One of the like creepiest part about that whole documentary was they were on like a phone call, I guess, with a dude who's in jail who like he was like absolutely obsessed with the Matrix. He would watch it like 18 to like 25 times a day.
Jeez.
Just like like I don't even know where he'd find the time to do
it. Yeah, it's like I'm barely up for 18 hours a day.
I don't know. It was insane. I was like, okay, well that's fucking nuts. And he would like murdered his parents and like went down in the basement and like did it like chillingly, like didn't like feel like he was actually killing them and like had all this stuff, like explaining how he's just disconnected completely from society and stuff. Yeah. And they actually had a whole defense theory in like law. I don't know if it's like big or anything like that because I asked Mano.
Yeah.
And Mano's the lawyer. And he like never heard of it, so I was like, that's kind of weird. But in the documentary, they were talking about it, and I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Well, he's in a different type of law, right? He's not like a defense attorney or
but I mean, based off of a major blockbuster film, I think
you
can come up at some point.
Yeah, in class. Yeah,
like,
as an interesting.
Like, hey, look, there's a defense theory about this, but hey.
So the excuse is if someone is demonstrably separated from reality, you can't charge them with the full extent of intent to kill and all these things because they truly believe that that the people they killed aren't real. And is that what it is? I
mean, I'm no lawyer, so like I don't know. Like I can't tell you. Essentially, what I think it did is it got him from like prison to like a psych ward.
Yeah.
The defense.
The insane pleading insane theory.
I think it was something along that line. Not like he's completely guilt free, but more of like he's insane, which it is believable.
Yeah, I mean, I watched this video on I think it was a TED Talk. And I forget the guy's name. It's either John Ronson or Ron Johnson.
Either way, great name.
I know, right? Yeah. Fucking rolls off the tongue.
Great name.
But he did this TED Talk about how we evaluate people who claim insanity to get out of felonies and things like that. And like, I'm going to fuck this up. But he goes into all of the criteria for how you would qualify as someone who needs psychiatric care.
Okay.
And it's like manipulation, and it's all these behaviors, but a normal guy who pleads insanity and wins and ends up in the psych ward has a really hard time proving to the psych ward people that he's no longer insane. Because the criteria of being insane is almost being smart. It's like somehow it's the guy, a completely sane person in a psych ward exhibits all of the behaviors on the list of someone who's insane to like get out of the psychiatric ward. So like he's using the rules to manipulate our perception of his insanity. So someone who's presenting as sane is actually insane because he knows that to get out of the psych ward, he has to pretend to be sane.
Yeah.
Like, you know that, like, the loop that you could get into with that?
Like Shutter Island.
Yeah. Oh, I've never seen that movie. What? But, yeah. My brother and family and friends are very mad at me over this.
You've never seen Shutter Island?
Yeah, because
you're a big Leo fan and everything, too.
I know. I love Leo. But, like, I really like... I have to avoid movies where the hype hits me before I watch the movie.
Yeah, but at this point, it's been out for 10 plus years.
Yeah, I got to get around to it, okay?
So it's a point,
did the same thing with...
You're going to keep getting hyped up the longer you go. The hype's going to build. So it's never going to stop.
The list of things on that, it just keeps growing because I never get around to any of it.
It's going to keep going.
The Sopranos is on there.
Sopranos is fucking...
Dude, so much classic stuff, cinema and TV, which I love, is on that list.
It's like your alley.
I know.
Like you and TJ.
Yeah, fucking... I don't know what it is. It's hype ruins things for me.
It's not even that much hype around shit. Like for the first 3 or 4 years, like people were like, "Oh, this is like Leo's big movie. He's probably gonna win an Oscar." Like, yeah. Now it's like you're just a weird person for not watching shit.
True. And it's on Netflix. It's readily available.
Yeah, it's not like you have to rent it. You can just go and watch it.
Yeah, I should. It's on the list.
I don't. It's almost like a perfect analogy. Like reverse in Shutter Island. Yeah, I can't say anymore.
Yeah, because it'll
ruin it for you.
Yeah, but the premise has been told to me, like what Leo's character is kind of revealed to be.
Well, that's kind of. Do you get the reveal at the end? Someone already told you that?
Yeah, I think so. Although I'm not a big spoiler guy. Like I still think. Yeah, but the movie it does take a little of the zing out.
It's a movie where at the end you're not supposed to know what's going on, and then
like the Inception when he spins the top.
No,
it's like left kind of in the air.
Not really like Inception. Inception's different, where like you had an idea of what was happening the whole time, and then they're like, "But maybe not," and they spin the thing, and you're like,
"Yeah, maybe." Okay. Did you see it wobble?
Now you're just gonna have all the fans, and you're gonna have some asshole come debate me about this for a fucking hour where I disagree with it. You're just gonna be like, okay, dude, I don't care.
Yeah, a pointless conversation. Yeah, that you could have endlessly.
Politics.
Yeah. Dude, I hate politics so much.
But you love it at the same time. You love hating.
True.
I just hate it. I just hate it in general.
Yeah. Okay.
Like on this podcast,
it pisses me off when people are wrong.
Well, you're wrong too sometimes.
I don't think I've ever been wrong.
That's never been wrong once. You've been wrong. You are wrong. There are some times when you're wrong.
I don't know. I just think I haven't been proven right yet. It's one of those situations.
Well, yeah, you probably haven't been proven right.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just seems like it's like they're all snake oil salesmen. You know,
people who talk about politics.
People in politics. And then the people who talk about politics buy the snake oil, and they're like, it cured me.
All politicians are fucking rats.
This is not a political podcast. We will not
No.
get into that here. Trump 2024.
Snuck that one in there real quick.
Trump Jr. 2024.
Donnie Jr.
Yeah.
Donnie Jr. Donnie Jr. might be worse than Donald Trump himself.
Because he actually thinks that he has a head on his shoulders?
I just think he I don't know. We're not going to get into politics.
Yeah, we should avoid this. We should avoid it. I'll get riled up.
Yeah. You'll get riled up. You'll get into a debate, all right? I don't know. I just said, I don't want to talk about it.
My parents already gave me shit today over the vaccine.
I know. Make sure you're not Alex Jones. Name drop.
Alex, free anytime. Open seat.
I probably won't debate you, but I'll go on just for...
just for shits and giggles? I'd have you and the Pope on.
Same time?
Same time. I think you guys would get along.
They might actually.
Pope Francis is cool. Is it Pope Francis?
I have no idea. I just call him Pope.
The Pope. Pope's pretty chill these days.
He's pretty liberal.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff.
He's fine with the gays.
Yeah.
I don't think he's come around on trans yet. But
it's kind of like devilish in Catholic society, I would say.
Oh, dude. I wrote down a bit. It's about trans, and it's literally just a piece of dialogue that I imagined up
Okay.
in
This
a
is going to be one of
skit.
our bits, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to grade Nate's jokes. So we'll see.
Bit segment. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. But tits are for ladies. Ladies have tits, so whatever has tits should be a lady. I am a lady. Then what's that between your legs? Because I've never seen a lady with one of those. I'm a lady on the inside. Well, good for you, but I can't fuck your inside vagina, so those tits lied to me. It's not a lie. I am a woman, and I'll have a vagina in a few months. Well, that doesn't help us now, does it? So you would do it if I had a vagina. So I am a lady. What's the difference between now and later? I didn't say that. So you come back later with a better disguise. It's tofu beef. I don't care if it's better for the environment. It doesn't feel right and taste funny. You could get used to it. I'll call you when I'm starving.
Okay. All right. Longer.
Too long? Gets to the point.
Not too long. Like that's probably 6. But you're also reading from your phone. So
True.
if it became a bit, it could be better.
Yeah. Stage.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm not a pro. Aspiring comedian.
6.2.
Yeah.
Go 6.2.
Okay. 6.2 out of 10. I'll take that. You wouldn't recommend to a friend, but entertaining in the least.
No, you would. I would recommend a 6.2.
Really?
Yeah.
6.5. 7.5 is usually my recommend bar.
Dude, 7.5 is like that's a good movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you don't have to take into account someone's personal, interests or
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right,
it's all anybody who likes movies would really like this movie because it's that high quality and that good.
I see what you're saying.
So like once you get to like high 6s, mid 6s, you would have to take into account, I'm not going to recommend Godzilla to my mom because she doesn't like to see giant monsters fight.
That's a good point. All right, fine. So it comes out personal preference in the 6 range.
Yeah, in the 6 range, more context is needed.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, there are a lot of people I probably won't suggest a joke to because they probably get super pissed at it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's ambiguous. I'll call you when I'm starving. It leaves some I'm not totally against it, but I'm figuring it out. Tofu beef.
It's open.
I admit that it's better for the environment. It just tastes funny. I don't like it.
Oh, you went deep into it. You had a whole plan about
Oh yeah, I'm covering all my bases. Bro.
Okay. All right. So you're ready for the pushback on the joke.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Well, that's the I was talking to Chris. I don't know if we can call him C-Bud on here.
That's his alias.
C-Bud.
I don't even know who Chris is.
Yeah, I know. We have too many friends named Chris.
Yeah, we got 3. What?
C-Bud and Mano. But yeah, it was like the philosophy of fuck the room. I'm gonna make jokes that I find funny. And the idea of comedy isn't to make everybody in the room laugh. It's kind of to split the room almost. That's a Patrice O'Neill philosophy, by the way. It's like comedy isn't everybody laughing. Comedy is 50 people laughing, 50 people horrified.
Okay.
That's the school that I come from.
Hey, you're in the comedy stuff, bro. I'm just
Along for the ride?
Yeah,
Twitch gamer?
Yeah. Twitch gamer / firefighter /
Bigbosmeatsawce?
check it out.
That / Twitch TV?
Yeah. I don't know. It's comedy's weird. Like you're going into the science of it and the breakdown and
True.
You've done all that stuff. Maybe I'm just too simple and I'm just well, if it's funny, I'll laugh. I don't really
Which honestly, as an audience, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just seeing it as a viewer because I've never seen myself as a stand-up comedian because I don't it'd be cool, but I just don't see myself standing up in tons of people rattling off jokes and just being a personality and doing all that. Yeah. I'd rather sit here and drink a beer and talk to a camera. Maybe
Solid.
The introvert in me. But,
the introvert that likes to post his face all over the internet.
Yeah,
on Twitch.
Yeah, but there's nobody there. So you don't get to see the people that are looking at you. So it's easier.
True.
So you're like an extroverted introvert almost,
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So that's whatever. But yeah, I think comedy is it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. And people should be left to be funny. The attempt.
I think unless you're getting to a Nazi sort of vibe.
Yeah. It's easy to avoid, I guess. Or no, actually, for comedians, I don't know. Comedians like playing with that line.
Well,
any line you draw, they're going to go right up to it and see how far they can push it.
No, but if you're like, I'm part of the KKK.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a
like, let's
statement,
kill
not a
Jews.
joke.
Yeah, but if you like start saying that in jokes and it becomes a theme,
True.
that's probably not good.
Yes,
but I think
that's big.
Comedians should get a card where they're like,
that's something I've come around a bit on is like, if you're able to establish a common theme with those jokes, it holds a little bit more water, claiming that it's also a part of how they actually feel, you know?
or
Like,
what?
like,
Just blank.
a lot of, like,
Blacked out. I had no idea what was in my mind. Just blacked out completely.
I just stopped listening to you.
I mean, but yes, but that's not. Don't take it that way.
You know the defense. Oh, it's just jokes.
Yes.
Yeah, that defense kind of falls apart a little bit if you can establish a theme. So if someone claims that you're racist and you hide behind it's just jokes, if like throughout every special you have 4 fucking bad race jokes, you can make the claim a little stronger that that's how that person actually feels rather than it's just jokes.
Yeah, but specifically bad race jokes.
Yeah.
Like there are some I know Bill Burr makes sexist jokes and stuff like that all the time. I don't think I think he might be a little like old school sexist, which is different than new school sexist.
Yes.
Like a boomer, men masculinity sort of sexism, which I don't really, which is debatable again, but like I still don't think he's sexist. Like I don't think he goes out and beats his wife for like,
Yeah, the
degrades
egregious
women.
examples.
Yeah, but he does have a common theme where he makes fun of women, like
yeah. Well,
especially his wife, and like, but it's funny. So like, I don't think, but like, what you're saying is like, I don't think he's sexist. Even though he does have a common theme of doing shit like that. True,
and I think Bill's really good at bringing it back to I'm actually the problem in this situation. Like,
he ties it in. He's not like and he always throws in. He's like, I love my wife. Yeah. So like, some other like shit like that, and like and then if they keep doing that, you can definitely see how it's more just for the play on words or not play on words for the joke. Yeah, and I think his style, like there are different comedies. A detriment to comedy is that it's not genreized, if that's a word. Like music is. There's rock and roll. Heavy metal, pop, R&B. There's not like it's loosely broken up into like storytellers, setup punch guys. The setup punch guys are just doing like the math. It's like, okay, this is the premise, punch. Like it's just what words fit. I think they have a big detachment from what they say to what they actually feel. Yeah. But like a person like Burr, who's more introspective and he kind of goes with stories. Yeah, but like personal stories. Stories about his life. He knows. He can tell from it. Yeah, that. I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's a slight distinction there. There's definitely people who just like rattle off like one line. Yeah, like Mark Normand or fucking Joe List, Sam Morril. All those guys, I don't think have too much emotional attachment to what they're saying. They're just like they're doing the math, the science of it, timing, and exactly. That's the way Adam Sandler's was too. His most recent one? I don't know if it was most recent. I think this was pre-pandemic, so I don't know if he's come out with more since or whatnot. But I think his most recent one had the tribute to Chris Farley. Yes, at the end, dude. Phone, wallet, keys. Yeah. Adam Sandler's the man. We should get into the debate we were talking about. Dude, that is versus Carrey? Yeah. That's tough because I think Jim Carrey doesn't have as much, I don't think he wrote any of his movies. Adam Sandler writes his movies. Or most of them. Okay. So Adam Sandler tailor makes his movies for Adam Sandler. Jim Carrey gets into other people's projects. Would you rather watch an Adam Sandler movie or a Jim Carrey movie? Okay. We'll separate. We'll do it like that. No, we're not talking about career and producing. And any extracurriculars. Would you rather watch an Adam Sandler movie or a Jim Carrey movie? 90s. So, what's it? Ace Ventura is a powerhouse, right? Powerhouse. Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds. Yeah. Happy Gilmore. Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore is probably his powerhouse movie. Yeah. I also think Billy Madison's a great one. Yeah. But he's got a bunch of great ones. Yeah. True. Well, that's another thing is Adam Sandler has way more
quantity.
Quantity should count.
Yeah,
It's quantity and quality discussion, but like purely movies, not like producing and writing.
Yeah. Okay. I think Adam Sandler is more misses because of the quantity thing.
I gotta take that into account.
Yeah, like, but because I also think Jim Carrey's a better actor.
Yeah,
like
so
especially drama wise. Like Jim Carrey's a fucking solid actor
with his face and everything.
Yeah, so expressive. He can cry on cue. I mean, it's kind of insane.
I'd rather watch Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, I think I agree.
But we're not discrediting Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like Adam Sandler 90s and 2000s is bad.
And like I think Yes Man is basically a carbon copy of Liar Liar. You know, kind of.
It's Adam Sandler. It has all those movies. True. They're all essentially carbon copies.
Almost the same formula. Yeah, same formula.
You got a guy. Something happens. He's got to work his way back into being the same guy. Comes out better on the other side. Yeah. Whether it's a kid or a shitload of money or golf. It's all the same thing. All the same thing.
And he always gets the girl.
Who's like way out of his league.
Oh, for sure. Well, that's one of the perks of being a comedic actor. Is that you get to be an ugly guy that gets to write hot chicks into his own movies.
This is what you've been planning this whole time.
For sure.
For the chicks.
I don't care if Jennifer Garner and Kate Beckinsale are 60 years old by the time I'm in movies. I'm writing them in to my movies, and we're making out on screen.
You put them in the book, all right?
Yeah.
Cross them off. Like Bucky in the Falcon. You just cross them off.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And then when you're done, you hand them to me, and with all the names crossed out.
Yep.
All right.
Here's a gift in a gift bag. I don't even come to see you. I just leave it on your front door.
A gift bag.
I finished. I did it.
That's such a. The gift bag was weird.
It was a little weird.
Oh no, pretty good series.
Yes. Yeah, it's in the 6 range right now.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it has potential to upgrade. Falcon and Winter Soldier, Disney Plus.
Check it out.
Marvel stuff.
Yeah, I fucking need Marvel stuff.
I mean, yeah, I'm super into the comics and superhero stuff, but I think that comes from my interest in fantasy. You know, I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Superpowers. I mean,
just cool.
Love all that stuff.
Yeah,
fuck
cool.
Yeah,
cool. Think. I do have something that Charlie brought up to me. Charlie, my brother, the other day was. It is going to be tougher for our generation to get into the Phase 4 or Phase 5 of Marvel because we grew up with a timeline, a whole story that literally came to a close at Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame was a pretty good wrap up.
Right, and then now we got to dive back into something else.
Yeah, it's a reset.
Yeah,
and all our favorites are gone. Iron Man.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they've satisfactorily replaced Captain America through Falcon and Winter Soldier.
We'll see. I think
in the movies it'll be a whole nother discussion, but so far I'm happy with the show. And
yeah, Sam Wilson is the fucking man. Yeah, he's a good actor too.
And he looks sick in the Falcon suit with the shield. I mean, the red, white, and blue always hits.
Yeah, no, it's good. And more white than blue this time.
True.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And like, I feel like Disney is literally showing us its thought process behind how they're replacing all these things. Because you remember with the Spider-Man movies, the major theme was like, what are we going to do now that Tony's gone?
That's going to be
and like
Peter. Like,
can we try and shoehorn Peter Parker into the leadership role? He's too young right now. Let's bolster his thing up. Like
stuff like that.
Yeah, Captain Marvel doesn't test very well. Not many people like her.
I've never seen her.
Yeah, I mean, well, they shoehorned her in pretty last minute and made her like a way OP. It's like we didn't even get a build up for this character. She just shows up and she's fucking Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Captain Marvel movie was okay. It was
all right.
I think she's a pretty good actor or actress in the movie. I just feel like she has that, like, you know when dudes try to get, like, too cool in, like, action movies?
Yeah.
Like, too cool, and you're just like, all right, dude, like, you have a personality besides being too fucking cool.
Yeah, it's like all their lines are one-liners.
Yeah, you're just like, life doesn't work that way. You just don't have one-liners.
Special delivery.
Yeah, like, you just walk in with the drinks, you're like, special delivery.
Yeah, and like, shoot 2 dudes in the face. It's like, next scene.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. She was trying to do too much of that. Could have been writing, could have been her.
And she was, I don't know where it came from, but she was super pan-faced that whole movie.
I think they were trying to get a Superman effect.
Yeah.
Because Henry Cavill
the
does
stoic
the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, in like scenes where his mom is captured and shit like that, like for Justice League or Dawn of Justice, whatever it is, like he definitely has emotions, but like when he's in a fight,
he's
just like
stone-faced.
Yeah. I think that's what they were trying to like.
But like the whole premise of the movie was that she can't control her emotions, and she literally doesn't show one the entire movie.
Was that the premise?
Yeah, like Jude Law, who's her trainer, is like, you need to control your emotions. That's why you're not progressing. That's why you're not as strong as you could be
in the beginning.
Yeah, and like in every scene, she's just,
No, you're right. That's a good point.
And then Samuel L. Jackson loses his eye to a fucking cat, even though in fucking The Winter Soldier, it shows that he still has the eye. And
I don't know if he lost.
They did some retconning for. I don't even know if I'm using that term right, but they did some retroactive content altering for Captain Marvel. I
think they had a plan, and they realized they needed something to fill in right there, and they were like, "Wow."
Back to Falcon and Winter Soldier, I heard that they had a whole COVID storyline that they cut out and had to like reshoot and shoot around, and that's why some of like it's a little choppy and like rushed in areas. Like I didn't particularly like the Power Broker storyline in the Falcon and Winter Soldier because it like they set it up and then didn't give us enough.
Did you watch the end scene?
Yes.
I think she's going to be something in the future.
Yeah. But, like, I guess it didn't give me enough to invest in her character or that aspect of the story.
Yeah. They didn't. I mean, they're probably going to. So, they're not supposed to have, like, that series is supposed to be, like, the end of the series.
Really?
Yeah, that's done.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to roll in because they showed the title screen at the end and it said Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
I think they'd make it into a movie. I think those two trailers.
That could work. Yeah, that could work because I think Bucky has an evolutionary thing going on where
I think Bucky's evolution is probably the best evolution.
Yeah, and like he's no longer the Winter Soldier anymore. And they mentioned in a few episodes that he earned the name the White Wolf in Wakanda. Mm-hmm. So like that could be the next season where Bucky kind of gets a suit and
that would be cool if you
makes the transition into a full Avenger instead of being this like when we need him type.
Yeah, I just think it's gonna be. I don't know. I think she's gonna be one of those villains, that's like a pseudo villain that like kind of helps out the Avengers, but like is like
like Zemo.
Thing. Yeah, like Zemo in this series is definitely a villain in Age of Ultron or Civil War.
Yeah. I love Zemo, by the way.
One of the better
in the early episodes where I think they're when they first show up to Madripoor and like they're all decked out in like nightlife gear and Sam Wilson's dressed up in like real flashy clothes and he's like, "Why'd you have to dress me up as a pimp?" And then Zemo's just like, "Please, only an American would think that a fashion-forward black man would look like a pimp." And it's like in his accent, so matter of fact. Yeah. It's like, and then he's like dancing in the club, Bucky's fucking people up.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Daniel Bruhl is his name. I didn't know that too.
The actor's name?
Yeah,
I love that actor. He's been in quite a few really solid stuff. My name is Zemo.
That was pretty good.
Dude, I fucking love those lines. I love those lines.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's got some real. Age of Ultron is Civil War is a top top five Marvel movie for me.
Can we classify? Not that these series really deserve to be in the top 5, but do we go titles now instead of do series and movies? Are they together?
Yes, and series are one thing.
Yeah. We'll have to pick an episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Civil War's definitely up there. I mean, I just love Cap, dude.
Cap's the fucking man.
Yeah, it's just like.
But one of my favorite lines from Age of Ultron is a Cap diss. Ultron's like, or Captain America shows up when they're buying the unobtainium or whatever it's fucking called. The vibranium. Unobtainium's from fucking Avatar. God damn it. There's too many fucking fictitious metals. What's adamantine is Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But he's buying it from fucking Smeagol, the actor who played Smeagol.
Yeah. He's also a good actor too.
Yeah, phenomenal. And fucking, he got so boned by the Academy for not winning any awards for Gollum and Smeagol just because it wasn't his face on the fucking screen.
Which nowadays would be different.
Yeah, I think so.
First CGI, like big CGI sort of thing like that.
But like, they're buying the vibranium from that guy, and the Avengers show up, and Captain America's like, "Hey, we just want peace." And then Ultron like laughs in his face, and he's like, "Captain America, God's righteous man, pretending you can live without war. I can't physically throw up in my mouth, but it's hilarious because obviously Captain America can't live without a fight. Mm-hmm. Like his home, he literally says his home is the Avengers training base. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. So there is Captain America is a little hypocritical, but obviously you love him. He's the man.
Yeah, I mean, well, hey, whatever. Got me on that one. Fine. Whatever, dude.
I know you got Captain America on your background. You got the posters,
dude.
The socks, and the T-shirt.
All right, yeah.
I'm Team Tony, okay?
We'll just tell everyone about the Captain America shit I have. Fuck. I have a Captain America. I think I got this from Kylie's little sister. She gave me like an action figure. Like
really?
Captain America.
Nice.
Still haven't, like, I'm keeping it boxed, keeping it everything. You know?
Smart.
What's happening with Pokemon cards and then football cards nowadays? I'm going to save it. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, take a picture of it, make it an NFT. I still don't get NFTs. I don't get it. It's a digital, unique code.
It reminds me of, like, it doesn't remind me of Bitcoin, but, like, it is, like, I associate it with Bitcoin.
It's like, a different way of holding your currency digitally.
Yeah, it's a different way to like visualize a picture digitally. Essentially, way to put it.
Well, it's a cool idea. I don't know. I'm getting nervous with our economy in general.
Yeah,
I don't understand it, but
that's why you're nervous.
I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous because we got to go.
Pretty sure China and Russia will be here in the next couple months.
That probably.
Maybe. I mean, they might already be in here.
Yeah,
pretty sure Joe Biden is an alias. His real name is Wei Zhongshan.
And he's from Beijing.
And Kamala Harris is a Russian AI.
Kamala can't be Russian.
No? Was it because she's half Jamaican?
Russians don't like black people.
Well, doesn't that make it the perfect crime?
That's what makes interesting.
We never would have expected the Russians to have made a sleeper cell agent, half Jamaican, half Indian princess.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
And then
make her a cop.
True. Sleeper cells all over the place.
Yeah, pretty sure all they need to do is smother Joe Biden in his sleep. Mm-hmm. Kamala assumes power the next day. And
this is China versus Russia? So China won so far.
Yeah, wait, are Russia and China a team or...
No, I think they're working against each other.
They're working against each other?
They're like working against each other on the same side.
Yeah, like they're common enemy. They both hate us.
Right, they're trying to take us down. But they're not going to work together to be in power. One's going to win.
True. Well, I think I would be more, even though I think Russia has way more nukes, but I'm more scared of China.
I like Chinese culture. So if we're going to take me over by China, like that'd be
what do you know about Chinese culture?
Nothing. The food's good.
All I know is that they had a 500-year period of warring states.
And they like dragons. So
yeah, well, dragons are cool.
Yeah.
Can't argue there. Dragons are super
I
cool.
like dragons, whatever. That's enough. That's enough for me to be like, all right.
Fine. I watched Mulan once.
Yeah, but I watched the cartoon Mulan.
Yeah, obviously. No one watches a live action. Come on. They got rid of Mushu.
Yeah, cool.
The sun on you. The sun on your cow. Yeah, man. Eddie Murphy. How do you get rid of Eddie Murphy?
Who do you replace him with?
Well, that was the genie situation with Robin Williams, and they went with Will Smith. They tried.
Will Smith put a valiant effort out there.
That was as close as they could get. It's like, we need a guy with so much good faith that no one will be pissed at him taking the spot of Robin Williams.
Yes.
And they picked Will Smith, and it still almost didn't work.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't think it worked. Like, I don't think it was bad.
Yeah, the live actions, they need to figure out.
I actually thought the Jungle Book live actions were too bad.
Right? I was partial to Beauty and the Beast with Hermione Granger.
I haven't watched it, but I heard it's good.
Yeah, they revamped some of the songs, added a little bit more to make it a more whole story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're figuring it out. I got hope. I sold my Disney stock, but
I got hope,
but I sold it. It's plateaued pretty hard. The amusement parks, you know, COVID took a hit, took a major hit, and you know, having the NBA use one of their facilities for their basketball tournaments is not paying the bills, you know? So, I don't know. Yeah, Disney will figure it out. They run the world, right?
Mm-hmm. There's actually a funny TikTok dude. I gotta find his name and start liking his videos. But he like does like this is another lead into a segment that we have, TikTok drama. But he like does like a really good Mickey Mouse voice.
Ooh.
And it's like it's like really good, but he does like creepy shit with it. And like one of the
like South Park.
Yes, it's like South Park, but like a little bit darker than South Park.
Wow,
he's not like fucking penguins or anything like that. He's like
bats and
bats and penguins and all the weird shit with whatever his name is. But in the TikTok,
Randy.
he was it was like Sony signing over the premise of Sony signing over Spider-Man's
to Disney
rights and stuff like that. And it's just him, and it's like Sony's like in a chair, and he's like, "Oh, so do I have to sign this?" And he's just like, "Oh," and they're like doing all this weird shit, and it's really funny. He does a really good job with the skits, and it just
it's
funny,
dude. That I think TikTok took what Vine was and kind of made it a little better. I think they might be here to stay if they're not
TikTok's
paying creators out the ass like Vine was.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know how that works for.
Yeah, I think the story behind Vine was like they like verified too many people and promised too many people checks, and then like we're like, we can't sustain this. We're going out of business.
Yeah,
pure layman's understanding of what happened. I literally
did
zero research.
You can't sustain it. You're out of business.
Yeah, it's like we're not making any money.
You know, the thing is, I was sold. I was with you. I went with it. I was like,
dude, it sounds pretty good.
That's probably what happened,
right?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I'm pretty good at guessing this. I got like a 90% accuracy rating on this kind of stuff. I'm a really good guesser.
Cannot confirm nor deny.
True. It's hit or miss. I'm at the plate. I'm taking swings. Okay.
Yeah, it's all that matters. You know, you might as well go down swinging.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Striking out looking.
Foul balls.
Yeah,
I'm all about foul balls.
Is the name?
Well, I don't know about that. It's too sports centric. But that was the metaphor that one of my old roommates from Temple, Paul, remember 1712? He said that's all I do in conversations is hit foul balls. It's like I'll come in with a crazy idea and it just goes nowhere. Like I make contact, but it's not in field of play. I'm still at the plate. I haven't struck out. I can swing again, but
that's a good analogy.
Yeah,
like that. That's enjoyable.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, if people could get that it's a metaphor and not having to deal with sports, it might be a good title for the.
Yeah. It's probably gonna get sports then.
Yeah. Well, I live in metaphor, dude. I literally,
I live in metaphor.
I do.
Whoa.
I speak in metaphor. I think in metaphor.
Think in metaphor?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, like analogies help me better understand complex situations. So, take a real world situation. If you're able to boil it down,
so learning metaphor.
Yeah, and I think if I'm struggling, if a concept is stuck in my mind and I can't figure it out, my mind is looking for a metaphor to understand it.
Right, that's learning.
That's learning, you think? I think it's more thinking.
Well, you're understanding. Understanding and learning are pretty close.
Close, yeah. But I think most people think that way. I really think most people aren't literal, scientifically minded. It's really hard to make yourself think that way automatically instead of
make connections and build and kind of. Yeah, that'd be probably a good question to ask Kylie because she would understand. It's literally what she does.
Psych.
She's had psych classes. She's doing BCBA stuff. So
what's that? BCBA.
Board Certified Behavior Analyst.
Ooh, pass! Mm-hmm. I'm gonna email Kylie and tell her that you fucking passed.
I'm gonna flip this segment right here, right? Right here, and then post it and be like, I remembered.
See, I listen when you talk, babe.
Yeah, know what you're saying? Know what you're saying? See, when I zoned out earlier,
you were thinking about her.
No. No, absolutely not. I was. That's what I do a lot. For a lot of people, but most of the time, I can tell you because you'll be like, all right, just move forward. Some people will be like, you weren't listening. Be like, slow down, bro.
Yeah, come on, wrap it up. You have some words that might.
You ever see the blank screen? You know what I mean? And then when that thing is bouncing.
Yeah, you're waiting for it to hit the corner.
And you start cheering in your head. That's what goes through my head. And I'm just waiting, and it hits, and I'm like, yeah, back in. What's up? Let's do this.
More evidence for the simulation theory, honestly. Seriously, bringing it back, full circle.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just a Windows saver screen.
yeah. And someone's got to, take the mouse.
Yeah, they're like, come on.
Come on. Okay. I was watching something.
Yeah, my bad. Your storyline's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Dude, I think I'm going to get back on the dating app side. I stopped using them for so long.
Okay.
Hibernation is over. I'm back out on the streets. The digital streets.
The hot fuzz is loose.
Yo, hot fuzz.
Screen name. Rich Boards is out.
Yeah, I got so many aliases.
Yeah, it's true. You don't know real names.
Poor York, Rich Boris, Hot Fuzz. Doesn't stop.
Let's say you're just going to go Bumble and Tinder?
Yeah, Bumble and Tinder. Tinder is just for fucking.
Can I get laid?
You cannot get laid. Hinge is a little, not Bumble. Bumble doesn't work. Chicks suck at talking. They do.
Like Kylie.
Bumble. She opened.
Yeah.
What'd she open with?
Don't remember.
Must have been gripping.
I think it was at Jordan Williams, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll answer. And one thing led to another.
All right. Well, my Bumble experiences have been lackluster. They either don't message or they message with pithy,
Yeah. But we also have cheesy open lines too.
100%. But we've had more practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Some of us have become pretty good. Yeah. I'm pretty good at the conversation aspect of making things interesting. I'm just really tired of carrying that weight.
Yeah.
Real tired.
Please do this for me.
It's been years, bro. It's been years since fucking 14 when you first got your first phone and AIM,
dude,
trying to talk to chicks.
AIM's not a thing anymore. You know that?
AOL? Oh, AOL's still a thing, but
AIM messaging.
Yeah, AOL Instant Messenger is
pretty sure
no
it's not
longer
a thing
existent.
Really?
Yeah. Thank God, dude. If someone screenshotted that shit, dude, I had so many embarrassing moments asking Sabrina Jones out, trying to convince Paige Vargo that I'm cool. Yeah, it's rough, real rough.
You don't need Paige Vargo's opinion, though.
She was super hot, bro.
Paige Vargo's
full names would probably redact.
Just bleep it out.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Sabrina and Paige, both beautiful. What's the word I'm looking for? Full individuals that are, valid in ways more than their physical bodies.
Yeah, we gotta piss people off. actually, Sabrina's pretty cool. I've known her family.
You guys are neighbors, right? Her family still live there?
Yeah, she live. I think so. I think they moved. I don't know what's going on actually. But yeah, and like, I know Harry and all them. But like Paige Vargo, literally could just like blank her out for my entire life. Nothing.
Dude, one of the more embarrassing moments of my life happened with Paige Vargo. It was 7th grade. She was in my gym class. A dance was coming up. 7th or 8th. It might have been 8th. I think it was 7th.
I don't think we had any 7th grade
no?
dances.
We didn't have a 7th grade dance?
No, I think it was 8th grade, 9th grade. Yeah,
okay. So it must have been 8th.
It could have been. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's middle fucking school.
Yeah.
One of the worst times of my life. Middle school was the worst. High school rocked.
Middle school was awful.
It was the worst.
Yeah, awful.
We had some full-grown men in our middle school.
It literally just should be elementary school or high school.
Really, for sure. And like people who go through puberty faster, you're moving up. Get into the high school. Because I'm tired of playing football with fucking Max Stella and Joe DiStefano.
Yeah.
Full names again. Redacted.
Yeah.
Don't write these down. Misspell them. But yeah, 7th or 8th grade, she's in my gym class. We're in the fucking Lenape gray t-shirts and black shorts. Mm-hmm. And I ask her to the dance, and she says yes. Because we had hung out. We'd become a little friends. Yeah. Win. Mm-hmm. I go into the boys' locker room to change and all that. I tell everybody she said yes. Mm-hmm. I tell the whole school we're dating now.
Whoa. That's
mistake number 1.
Yeah. Put down.
Misinterpreted the situation. First time talking to a girl in a romantic sense. Zero experience. I thought we were going steady. Told the whole school. Olivia Foster tells me the next day in I had social studies with her or something. Mm-hmm. And she was like, did you tell the whole school that you and Paige were dating? And I was like, yeah, we're going to the dance together. And she was like, you know, that's not what that means, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, wait, what? She was like, yeah, you guys aren't dating.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? She broke up with me already?
Yeah.
Bitch. And then it just became so awkward that we ended up not even talking. Yeah. It's like I avoided the situation completely because I was a puss.
Well, that is the move, 100%.
Right?
Yeah, what else?
Save face.
What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to go over and talk her out?
I feel like we could have worked it out.
Yeah,
because
25.
Later on, if I had the maturity level that I have now, I probably would have talked to her about it. Be like, hey, my mistake. You know, maybe we can salvage this.
Hopefully, you wouldn't have made the mistake in the first place doing that, but
True. Yes, I wouldn't make that same mistake now. Yeah. I would have a written agreement that you would sign, and yes, legally binding contract. Yes. Okay. No, you're not allowed to tell anybody anything about me.
Okay.
But yeah, and then Drew Goga and fucking Cameron Ogle told me 2 years later that she actually liked me and would have dated me if I fucking didn't fuck it up. Story of my life, folks. Horrible.
Well, 7th grade doesn't matter, right?
Hopefully.
I've repressed a lot of memories in 7th grade. Like 7th grade, 8th grade years, repressed a lot of memories.
I mean, a lot of shit went on. I think that was the height of bullying, was middle school. Like, people bullying and getting bullied.
Yeah.
People coming out as gay, trying to find themselves.
Gavin McElroy.
Oh, yeah. Ricky Fitz.
Another
Nate Goldstein.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not sure if any of those guys landed. I remember them flip-flopping a lot. You know, one week they'd be gay, one week they'd be something else.
I don't remember. I didn't really talk to any of them.
I was trying to figure this out. This shit.
You were just I was detective mode back then?
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? Because we need to find this shit out. It's like that scene.
Needs to be an answer.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Remember the Titans when the running back goes up to Sunshine, and he's like, I heard you kiss Gary Bertier. And he's like, we roommates. You gay? And he's like, what does that matter, man? He's like, it doesn't matter. I just need to know. He's like, don't even worry about it, man. He's like, no, I need to know. It's like, I just need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hold anybody accountable or anything. I just want to know.
I'm not feeling different, but
I need all the information.
I just want to know.
Need all the information. Can't keep me in the dark. But yeah.
A lot of memories from 8th grade. Then, like, when I think about it, they come back and I'm like, stop thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get that weird feeling. You're just like, why are you thinking about that?
I embarrass myself. Yeah, you try and scream it out of your head.
Yeah, you're just like, nope.
Yeah, it's the scariest movie I've ever seen. Is all of the embarrassing moments of my life replaying in the back of my head.
Yeah,
constantly.
It's almost like right now. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't sleep.
You can't fall back asleep. Why did you comment on Zach feeling that doesn't have a scene in math class? Yeah. What did you? Because he said, I didn't have scenes. Mr. Weird was like, go sit down. Like, so you guys kicked out? Yeah. I said, I won. I'm pretty sure I won those games. Yeah.
Especially if you don't get attention or anything, you get in trouble for it.
Yeah, Mirabel was no, he wasn't.
Mirabel was a dick.
Not cool.
My dog died. Like, all right, so I had a puppy. Story time. 8th grade.
Yep.
Right?
Dial it back.
Got a puppy. So my brothers must have been like 3, 4, and 6. So got a puppy like freshly into like 8th grade year, whatever it was. I'm in math class, right? And I forget like what the fuck happened, but like I like didn't want to answer a question because my puppy died literally the day before.
Yeah,
and I'm like sad as shit. And like, yeah, like I mean, I think I'd be able to handle it better now, but like at this point in time, I was like, fuck that. And for some reason, even after my house fire, my parents are like, school's gonna be what you're gonna do. I don't know why, because I suck at school. So interesting. But
it's a distraction.
And not really, because I didn't pay attention to school anyway, so I didn't just think about what just happened.
School's useless. Kids drop out immediately.
Not worth it, right? Look at us, okay?
Stellar. We're successful.
Yeah, seriously.
Dropped out of college.
And then, like, he like, got up in front of the class and was, like, talking about how, like, not answering a question is, like, not an excuse. Or, like, having your puppy die or, like, hit by a car.
Really? He was that cold-hearted about it?
Isn't an excuse to, like, do stuff and, like, talk about it to the class. And I was like, okay, cool, fuck you. And then,
Jesus, man.
yeah, me and Mr. Memorable were never cool.
Yeah.
Never cool.
Zero sympathy.
I was like, okay, like, I'm an 8th grader, my dog died.
Yeah. Literally a kid.
Yeah.
I'm 15 years old.
I'm a child. And my dog dies, and you're just like, no.
My first experience of tragic loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, a dog you're super attached to. I mean, it fucking breaks your heart when they die.
Yeah, he was like, we had him for like, what, 3 weeks, maybe a month?
That's rough. How did it die?
So we got like fresh mulch, like
the
just
chemicals
done
in the
and
mulch.
everything. And we didn't know, like when we would take them out, we'd walk, like my side door.
Yeah.
That had the like little flower bed. And, like we didn't like let them play in the mulch, but like there was little mulch all over the place, and we just eat it.
Damn.
But he didn't show any signs of sickness or anything like that. So like just came home one day, kind of like fucked up actually. But I came home one day, me, my brothers, like everyone, my mom, and he's just like behind the chair, like stiff as a rock, with like throw up and puke and everything.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
That's gnarly.
I know. It's pretty sad.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah. If you have a puppy at home, don't feed him mulch.
I have a puppy. All right, I have a new puppy. He's okay. We got another dog. We got Bear. I had Bear's fine 2 years later.
Yeah, Bear's the shit. Bear and cow.
Yeah, Bear's losing his eyesight.
Oh, how old is Bear? 9?
We graduated in 2011.
Yeah, high school.
So he's probably like 10, maybe 9.5, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's that's when they start falling.
Yeah. We took it down to
we gotta switch gears.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start talking about my dog now. Fucking Maggie made it to 13.
13th time.
She was a mid-sized dog. Usually, smaller dogs make it farther, I think.
I don't know.
Because like Great Danes only live like 7 years or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's super sad.
Yeah, their hearts are too big for their body. Dude, speaking of dogs, it is kind of like if you look at the history of how we got dogs and domesticated them, it's pretty fucked up. Like we basically just inbred wolves so that they have Down syndrome and basically makes them less aggressive so that we can domesticate them. Like,
do I have to fact check this?
No, it's completely true.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
And purebred dogs, if you get a purebred, like they have crazy health problems because they're inbred.
I have heard that.
Yeah. And most of the litters don't make it. They have to pick the 1 out of 8 that's healthy enough to make it to adulthood. And it's fucking gnarly, man.
I'm not going to agree with you, but I'm not going to say that you're totally wrong. Definitely possible.
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
All right, definitely possible.
Yeah, Cesar Milan, hit us up.
Let us know.
Let us know.
We could be totally wrong.
Could be totally wrong. Yeah, but pretty sure most dogs are Down syndrome wolves, and all of them have health problems because they're inbred.
You do. I'm gonna go home to Cal. I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna think Down syndrome dog or Down syndrome wolf.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, how else do you explain? They're all happy all the time. It was like they're fucking got DS.
It's fucked up.
I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. I mean,
there's science behind it that can explain it, but other than that,
how else are you supposed to have a wolf in your house? They can breed with wolves.
Can they?
Yeah, and coyotes.
Okay.
All dog breeds can breed with other dog breeds.
I think I'm gonna fact
Dude, don't look at. Just trust me.
Hold your phone. Give me your phone.
Yep, come on. No internet. You know the internet lies, do you? Trust your buddy.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if you're right.
If
I'm gonna look at dogs differently.
Yeah, you still love them. I mean,
of course.
Yeah.
Cal's my son.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna be like, you could have been a wolf.
Yeah. Right. You're riding a short bus with your fucking domesticated dog.
You could have been a wolf.
Yeah. All that wildness in wolves, give them Down syndrome. They won't have them anymore. They won't kill your cat.
Cal is playing fucking wild, so and Cal actually might kill my cat.
Really? Once he gets big enough?
Yeah. He like fucking bites her ear and shit. And like,
yeah, but that's play. Come on.
Is it though? She's like hissing at him.
Yeah. Just stop it.
Yeah, she's like, leave me alone. And he's like, no, I'm gonna play.
Dude, my ex's dog, when we would bring it to the dog park, they would like bite each other's cheeks, and it looked like it was hurting, and like they were like chomping at each other. And I was like, "Is this cool?" And then she was like, "Yeah, they're just playing." I was like,
"Okay,
deal with some roughness I would not tolerate."
Don't start biting my cheek like that, all right?
Don't bite my dog.
Yeah.
You can play, run around, chase each other's tails. Get a ball, stick.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I did learn about playing is that if they like sneeze, if they go like.
Yeah, it's like huffing and puffing.
Yeah, that means that they're playing. So that's good to know.
Yeah.
As a puppy.
Another reason for Caesar Milan. Hit us up.
Fact check us, please.
Yeah, we need dog knowledge.
Yeah, we're literally just talking. Right
the encyclopedia hasn't been much help.
Yeah.
It's just too many words.
Yeah. What are you read all?
Yeah, I can't read.
What am I supposed to do? Fucking read this shit?
Yeah. What was it? John Mulaney, I saw him on a late night. I don't think it wasn't a new one, but he said that hell is an encyclopedia of what everybody thinks of you, of like all the people you know.
Mm-hmm.
And heaven is Wikipedia, where you can change all that. John Mulaney jokes, not mine.
John Mulaney is really funny. He's got that like weird like Catholic boy like goody two shoeness, and then says like some random fucked up shit.
And like old timey, like even before his time, 1920s like New York style of like, hey, it's like, it's like, top hat. Yeah, it's like, hello, my baby. Yeah. And it's like, I love it. Yeah, and I think it's actually Chicago that he's from, not New York. I forget, but I think he's a Chicago guy with Nick Kroll and all those like Second City improv actors. But I did have something back to the Bill Burr thematic of hating women in his comedy stuff to bring it all the way back there.
Time out real quick before we start. Women with Zins. Are you gonna try to get sponsored by Zins?
Oh yeah, for sure. Any nicotine companies out there?
Well, not all.
Not all of them? No.
You want to get sponsored by Marlboro?
Marlboro? Yeah. Well, fuck it. Cigs are still cool.
Yeah, right. Well,
I wish I could still smoke them.
Sponsors.
Zyn. Yes. Pouches. I'm gonna put one in as well. But
well, we have to if we're gonna do a little sponsorship.
Yeah.
We have to.
Zins and plastic cups, guys. Big sponsorship here. Plastic cups. Buy them. Use them.
Red cups.
Although Seba, roommate, friend of ours, he listened to a Joe Rogan episode, came home and like searched and cleaned our whole house for plastics because a recent doctor on Joe Rogan said that phthalates, which is a chemical in plastics, give you a baby dick, like shrink your dick in your taint and like mess with your your swimmers, like I don't think we have anything to worry about since we're fully developed, but like in the womb and like early development, if you're exposed to too much of it, you could like have a permanent baby dick and not like impregnate people.
One, why is Siegel so concerned about this? Why is he so concerned about getting a baby dick? Is it already small? And it's going to
True. I think he's on this health kick. He doesn't even want children, so he says. We'll see in 10 years. But he also says he doesn't want to get married. But yes, he's very concerned about plastics messing with his health.
Yeah, so was Garv too. I think Garv definitely talked him into that.
Yeah, Garv is a health nut. Very, dude, his ridiculous giant protein shakes and all these powders.
I know you gotta live with him, bro.
Yeah, man. He's raising my level of health, but I'm not joining him with the powders and all the fucking he eats grass and mushrooms, things my food should eat. You know, but where was I going with this?
Bill
Burr, yes. Thematic women hating in his jokes. I was talking to Seabud. He's in a lot of our stories. And I said the reason why Bill Burr might have that thematic issue is that for white guys, it's our biggest problem in our life is women. Like that's the only source of conflict and struggle and, you know, growth. You know, that's where all the shit happens is in our interactions with women. Because when we're just hanging with the dudes, it's all cool. Nobody gets upset. But
debatable. But okay.
Yeah, I guess. Nobody gets that upset.
Seabud's house circa 3 weeks ago.
True. Drama. Fucking stupid.
Continue though.
Stupid. But yeah, it's like the only thing we have to complain about is women. You know? Like I said, that's the only thing I got to complain about. But, you know, I love women, or I hate women because I love them.
I complain Bailey about other random things too, though.
Really? They get under your skin as much as
traffic.
Traffic? Really? Traffic. Dude, I'm zen about all that stuff.
Fuck that, bro.
Oh, man.
Traffic.
Yeah. See, like, that's where my mind, like, my resting mind on problems mostly have to deal with either internal stuff or women.
Dude, you got a cool guy running your simulator then. He's got that, like, fucking, just, like, Nintendo, like, just plugs it in, you just zone out. It's nice, man.
He's like, whoever's playing my character is only concerned about puss.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's like, I only eat food and drink water to live. Yeah.
Everything else, I'm trying to get some vagina.
Yeah, some puss. I want women to like me. You know? I want them to look upon me favorably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a cool N64
chip
or game thing in there.
Well, dude, that's my issue. Wherever you feel your attention most going towards, that's your problem for your life. That's how a psychiatrist or a psychologist worded it to me. It's like whatever's pulling your attention, just go whole hog into that because that's what you're here to do.
Xbox.
Hey.
So I was born to play Xbox.
Yeah.
So you're saying I have permission to now pursue a career in Xbox?
Which is what you're doing.
Well, kind of, not really. I'm kind of doing
Twitch? Come on.
I'm hardly even doing it anymore.
Bro, really?
I stream like once a week, maybe. I mainly only did the streams last week so you guys could see the live event.
Yeah, true.
So
I do get less and less notifications.
Yeah, I don't think I've been on very much.
Yeah.
Can't get any followers, you know what I mean?
Twitch.tv/Bigbosmeatsawce. Spelled incorrectly.
Yeah.
There's a W in there somewhere.
Sauce. One S and a sauce.
Sauce.
But I know I get what you're saying. Like if it's like annoying you, then it's definitely something you want to pursue because it's what you're like meant to.
Yeah, and I should accept the caveat of, you know, your base desires, like all the addictive shit out there that could arrest your attention away from more important things. Mm-hmm. You know, like if you're super interested in heroin, I wouldn't
it's probably not
recommend going whole hog into that.
No.
But, you know, find something tangible in the world that you're interested in and then just fucking do that. Fuck everybody else.
Question.
Yes.
Hypothetical question.
Okay.
If you explained that exact scenario to someone who's extremely pious, right? Extremely pious.
And
then
like follows scripture literally
like devout,
Yeah.
like Catholic
Has
or
a
Christian or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Like God is good, God is
Yeah.
great, God is like the only thing.
Yeah.
Right? If you say that and then you say my only desire is heroin, what do they respond with? Because they're agreeing with you that like it is your
that is the way.
That's your path. That's what you should be doing. What do they do?
They would need to write a list. Maybe heroin's at the top of their list, but write a
That's what I'm saying. No, like heroin is the thing.
That's
That is
it.
the thing. That is the
Because
thing.
usually people have multiple interests.
No, that's it.
Well, that blows up my whole process.
Well, that's the whole point. your process shouldn't make any sense.
But like, I can't even imagine someone who only has one interest.
Well, whatever. It's what it is. Well, the other interest is cocaine and meth.
Okay, so
what
are the commonalities? Drug, non-altered perspective.
I don't think I've never done meth. So
yeah, I don't know if that changes your perspective.
I feel like you just go crazy.
Yeah, you might just go crazy.
Well, I guess maybe
we could have meth addicts put you on the show.
Help us out here.
Yeah, help us out. We need to figure this out. Seriously. What is the underlying thing that you are interested in for these drugs? Because, all drugs...
An escape, maybe?
Yeah, escapism. That's... My drugs are TV and film and, books and fantasy and stuff. Like, I could establish a list of things that I'm interested in, find the commonalities, and then...
Put them all together
into one thing and then pursue that one thing.
Okay.
Like, that's the process.
Mm-hmm.
If your only interest is heroin, I would say get off it and find some new interests.
But the whole point of what you were saying was that that's your thing. That's what you have to do.
Yeah,
that sounded pretty godly.
Yeah, true. It was an absolute, and only Sith deal in absolute.
Yoda. Star Wars.
Yoda.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though that itself is an absolute
conundrum.
Yes.
Problem.
Fissure.
Is Yoda the Sith?
That could be an interesting new spinoff. Yoda, Sith.
Maybe.
Jedi.
Can't say no.
Are they synonymous?
The same thing?
Yeah.
For different
Are they?
causes? Well, I think they are the same thing.
I think they are. Yes. Yeah, they just
fight
for different causes.
Settled.
Well, it's like liberals and conservatives. Are they actually different?
I guess their beliefs are different.
Yeah, but like the horseshoe theory, remember?
So, no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get the Sith and Jedi analysis or metaphor. Right?
Yeah, analogy.
Analogy. It's a good way to put it. It's actually the right word to put it.
Yeah, the dichotomy of...
I just tried.
All right. I got a serious vocab, folks, and I'm waiting for an opportunity to break out any word.
Here's your opportunity.
Yes.
Start whipping it out.
Love words.
I'm probably going to ask you what the
Epistemology.
I'm still going to ask you what the meaning of telemarketer. Should we answer this?
Just torture telemarketers on our podcast?
Would actually be a kind of fun segment.
Maybe. Why not? Hello?
Hello, may I speak to Jacob Ross?
Yeah.
This is Johnson calling on behalf of Comcast. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good. Before I continue, I need to let you know, of course, this call is being monitored and recorded for quality and training purposes.
Actually, we're monitoring you as well.
I've got to call you back.
Dude, I bet they would hate that.
Yeah.
I'm recording you as well.
Yeah, you're on live YouTube.
Yeah, say hello to the people. What's your real name and country of origin? But yeah. What do I have anything else on the agenda? You want to talk about the bit getting rejected from a sperm bank?
Yeah.
All right. So I got rejected from a sperm bank.
True story or not true story?
True story. I was at Temple, found a flyer that said sperm bank. Don't use sperm, $500. I was like, fuck yes.
That's all the weed I need for a month.
Yes, for sure. I can live off this. Jerking off. It's my interests. It's what I should pursue.
God said so.
Yeah, for serious. But they had all these list of requirements before you were able to, and I didn't meet all the requirements.
I do remember the story.
So you had to be college educated. You had to be 5'10".
Right.
Height discrimination.
Mm-hmm.
All of you people out there
Heightism.
Fighting discrimination.
Heightism.
I'm with you. Short people unite. But no, we probably shouldn't. We're awful. Find some tall friends. That's what I did.
Tall friends make you seem shorter, though.
Maybe, but it keeps you because there's a short guy black hole where you just start spiraling. Remember that guy? What?
With all short guys, you mean?
Yeah, all short guys have this
Okay.
deep-seated resentment
Okay.
that could possibly take over their entire outlook.
Okay.
And all of them are susceptible. I forget where it was, but like the short guy who went viral maybe like half a year ago, because like someone was laughing at his height in a 7-Eleven, and he starts videotaping, and he just like goes off. He has and he's like, that's what he does, is make videos about people making fun of his height and then flipping out on them.
Okay.
And then he like went on all these radio shows, tried to turn it into a reality show or like go and does all these celebrity boxing things. I forget his fucking name. Let me look at it.
They'll do literally anything.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are we not on TV show?
But the internet knows.
Okay.
Internet knows this guy.
Internet knows.
Look him up. Short guy, short temper. But yeah, so if you get tall friends, you might avoid getting into the realm of being a hateful short man, I think.
Isn't that described as a Napoleon complex?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though Napoleon, apparently, I don't know if this is verified, it wasn't there, but apparently Napoleon wasn't that short for his time. But yes, the Napoleon complex is I need to conquer the world because I'm short and have to overcompensate.
Okay.
So I don't know where I was going with this point.
Sperm bank.
Sperm bank. Yes. Way to bring it back. But yeah. So like, and then the bit turns into like the lady behind the counter doesn't have any interest in my references of why I should be able to donate to this sperm bank and be paid because this is the start of the joke.
Okay.
The premise is real. I was rejected from a sperm bank for being too short. And now starts the joke of, yes, I have references. There are at least 3 women that would take my sperm. I can verify. I can give you references. And apparently, and then it goes into like, oh, these sluts collecting people's cum don't have any interest in. Like I just go mad and it's ranting.
Okay. So you're essentially acting like that guy online.
Basically.
Okay. All right.
It's a weird way to put it. And I butchered it completely. It'll be better the next time.
Yeah, that's a 4.
4. Fuck. All right.
Well, you got a little aggressive, like with the sluts. You know,
dude, I think that's hilarious.
No, but if you work into the anger,
yeah,
it could be better.
Yeah, these sluts collecting people's cum, probably taste testing it. Oh, it tastes like 6'4" and a finance degree, and it's like, come on,
all right, well,
5'8" and creativity has got some fucking, yeah, come on.
Juice is a weird word to use.
It does, yeah, it's weird. That is weird.
That.
Different vocab.
Yeah, my vocab is
it could,
yours, right?
Yeah, could turn into a bit. I got to work on it.
I have like 500 words that I use repeatedly. That's about it.
Dude, I actually do hate when like I start noticing myself using the same terminology over and over again. It's like, come on, dude, be original.
Yeah, I noticed it, but I don't do anything to change it.
No.
Yeah, I'm just like, God damn, I said the same thing. Whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, I try and search for fun words to use.
Yeah, the fun words just they're long, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta pronounce them.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Yeah, I knew that word because it was on the fucking whiteboard for, wholesome.
Yeah, the longest word in the English dictionary.
Yeah, whole marking period of 7th grade English back to middle school.
Oh, yeah. Miss Conver, you ever?
I didn't have Miss Conver, no. I had Mrs. Smith. Miss Smith. Huge crush on Miss Smith.
Dude, I had a crush on Conver.
I know. Well,
she was short, petite,
Something about English teachers, man.
Yeah. She liked me too. She recommended me for advanced.
Conver was 9th grade, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And she was apparently like a math genius. She would like go into Mirabel's room and they would like do chaos math on the whiteboard during lunch. And it's like, Jesus Christ.
You gonna buy that story?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like
it wasn't chaos math. Come on, I made that up.
Math
I made that up.
Sounds like a term for
they were doing
in his fucking teaching them.
Yeah, Mirabel was Marla? No, Marla was the cool one, right?
Marla was the one who would hit on like Ashley Newman and all that weird shit.
Ooh,
Not cool.
not the cool one.
Not cool.
Uh-oh.
Everyone liked Mirabel, but I dislike Mirabel for the whole puppy story.
Yeah.
Everyone liked Mirabel. Marla was creepy.
Both math teachers.
Both math teachers.
Both played basketball. Or one of them, I think the black-haired one played baseball. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Mirabel,
Yeah.
I think. But there was a cool lax coach who was also a math teacher. He had like a cart. He would go to different rooms. I forget his fucking name. He was
At Lenape?
Yeah. He was
Yeah, sorry
So
folks.
I
Our
switched.
middle school was named after a tribe of Native Americans.
Mhm. Actually all the middle schools around here were.
I know. There's a lot of Cherokee and Lenape land around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've honored them appropriately. They're allowed to hang out in the fields out back. Free hunting licenses, pelts. They sell them to us.
I was like, where's this going?
I was gonna go until it died, or I gotta laugh.
Until you got a foul ball.
Yeah, foul balls, dude. That's all I'm good for. But yeah, pretty legendary middle school. Justin Guarini went there. American Idol runner-up.
Did Pink go there?
Pink definitely went there. She grew up across the street from Kutz, our elementary school.
Her stepdad lives on my street.
Really?
Or lived, yeah.
Is she still doing stuff, Pink?
I don't know.
She's got to be like 50 now. 50s. Yeah, she's got to be in her 50s.
She's up there. She's up there doing something. I don't know if she even has pink hair. Wasn't that whole point of being named Pink? Was pink hair?
Yeah. And then she, like all girls, changed it. Yeah. Whenever they're having an identity crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What should we do about pee breaks?
Pee breaks?
Yeah, you gonna entertain?
Yeah, I can entertain.
All right.
I'll go through some more of my bits that are half-baked.
Yeah, well, the whole point is for me to judge them,
Yeah, true. But they'll judge them online. They're perfectly good judges.
Okay.
Okay, pretty rough. Not looking too good. White guys at the gym are like black people at the movie theater. Anything there? Hyping each other up, being loud. Racial stereotypes, probably not a good subject matter for 2021. What else am I supposed to joke about? Guys match up with beard cycles like girls match up with period cycles. All three of my friends shaved their beards on the same day. Is that coincidence? I don't know. Half-baked preferences are not looking too good. Yeah, not good.
Not good?
Yeah, I read 2 of them. It's bad.
It's probably worse when you're by yourself.
Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, white guys at the gym are like black people at the movie theater. That's how loud they are. They're real expressive. They want you to know they're lifting a bunch of weight.
I guess.
Hyping each other up.
People at the gym,
they want to talk to you too.
I don't know if that. Well, they do want to talk.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's a race thing. I think that's just kind of like a specific type of bro. That's like.
I also think it's an age thing. I think the older they get, the more likely they are to come up and talk to you.
Dude, me and Charlie talked about this. There is literally like 5 to 6 like just old men that will come up to me and just talk.
Dude, that's their hangout spot. Is the gym. They just weird. All day. That's where they get their social interaction.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, even without the whole social distancing thing and like pandemic, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if I have headphones in,
headphones are a clear sign.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Nothing worse than doing this to being like, huh, and then putting it back in. It's like, huh, and then keep going back and forth. Yeah.
Talking to me?
It's like, huh, I didn't catch that, and you don't want to be impolite. You don't want to tell them to fuck off.
But I do.
Yeah.
I want to. But like,
yeah, but
I don't want to like be that guy that tells this old man who's 65 to fuck off in the middle of the gym.
Yeah. That's what home gyms are where it's at, man. The pandemic demonstrated that for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the whole setup at our house.
Well, yeah,
we got a squat rack. Fucking yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Getting yoked.
Meat dick fucking C-Bud.
Yeah.
Who literally has a neck weight.
Dude, yeah, he's got the iron neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works, man.
Yeah, I guess it helps with the deep
His
throating.
posture. And he's got the neck for it too. It's fucking long.
Yeah, I don't think my short stubby neck can handle such movement.
But yeah, home gym where it's at, getting yoked. Summer. Oh, have you heard anything about White Boy Summer?
Yes.
Chet Hanks.
No, don't know who that is.
The a son of Tom Hanks, who is like tries to sell himself as this like white rapper.
Was it the one who acts
personality? Who what?
The one who acts?
No, the actor's cool. He's
Okay.
cool. He's a good guy. No internet controversy around him.
Okay.
But Chet Hanks is more of an internet personality, rapper, music guy. I think he makes songs, but he's like a SoundCloud guy. I don't think he's got a label.
He's not Spotify yet.
Yeah. Well, I think you might be able to find him on Spotify. He's got enough money to make his own music. I mean,
that's a good point.
Yeah. But yeah, he was the first person to I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram. He was like, I don't know. I have a feeling like this summer is going to be a white boy summer. And I'm not talking MAGA, NASCAR white. I'm talking Jack Harlow, me, white, And then,
what does that mean?
I don't know. I think it's just we're going to get drunk and get puss this summer.
Okay.
And the internet did not like it.
Yeah.
No like it.
Well, I don't like it. It's just weird.
I mean, but like you've seen the other kinds of summers. City girl summer, hot girl summer, fucking
I thought
all the other kinds
those
of
came
summer.
from like songs, and they're just like
No, it's like people on the internet establishing a culture around a season.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Coming to.
Yeah, the internet, bro. It's a wild place.
Yeah, but why don't you just celebrate the summer? Because
it's summer.
Yeah, it'll be summer. It'll be nice out.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
vaccinated.
white boy summer is like every summer for us. It's like that's every summer.
I feel like it's like literally every day. It's every day is I don't know. Fucking internet's crazy world.
But I love texting Amy about White Boy Summer because she hates it. She hates it so much, and it's hilarious. I love pissing her off. But yeah,
the ultra PC-ness.
Yeah. Well, it's like if you bring up anything that's for white guys, it's like the internet is dedicated to shutting it down immediately because
we've had enough.
Yeah, we've had enough apparently.
Yeah. Well, I am wearing moccasins, which are completely Native American, and we've turned it into.
Are you sure that's not just like I'm pretty sure Native Americans weren't wearing those.
Maybe.
They got rubber on the bottom.
Well, not like this. They've actually cut up the deer and did that. I don't think they cut the deer at.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They it's modeled after, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's modeled after.
But I don't think that's cultural appropriating. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even care.
I'm not wearing anything culturally appropriating besides Nike shoes. That's technically Chinese, I think. I think the Chinese.
I think it's where it's made. I don't think it's a Chinese company.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's made by them, isn't it kind of theirs?
No, that's called outsourcing. For cheaper, labor. Yeah. I was gonna make it a Chinese company.
Damn white executives.
Damn. Put terms on things. Crazy. But yeah, apparently it's also Black Queen Summer. It's White Boy Summer and Black Queen Summer. So we gotta find black girlfriends. I hope Kylie's gonna be okay with that. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough sell. It's gonna be a tough sell. Hey, come on, there's nothing I can do. I'm a white boy, right? Yeah, it's White Boy Summer. It's just we pair perfectly. It's time of the season. Sorry. Yeah. It's like steak and potatoes. Wait, are we the potatoes or the steak? I think we're the meat, technically, in the guy situation. Whoever's got the dick, is the meat. Whoever was the shit gets so is wacky. Is anybody wearing pants anymore? Do the women have the pants? We got the pants.
Do you volunteer for the pants? You get elected to the pants?
I don't think do you share the pants?
You can't share pants. Then it's like nobody's wearing pants. There's only 2 legs. My butt's going to be hanging out.
Yeah.
You make an ass out of both yourselves. This is a perfect metaphor, by the way.
This is what I think.
I think it works.
No,
if you both try and wear the pants, then nobody's wearing the pants.
Or you're both wearing half pants.
Yeah, but
it makes it tough to walk.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely not functional.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Very
Somebody needs to be wearing pants.
Yeah. Somebody. In certain situations. Maybe you wear the pants in the bedroom. Maybe you wear the pants when you grocery shop.
The pants could change.
The pants could change. You can trade pants.
Yeah, okay.
Situationally.
They're like really loose yoga pants that will fit on me and also fit on
Yes. You know, yeah. Someone wears the pants for decorations. Somebody wears the pants for cooking.
Okay.
You know, I feel like we can trade the pants. Pass it off.
If you're wearing pants, are you the one making the food or is someone making the food for you?
Your decisions. So it's mostly around decisions.
Decisions. Gotcha.
The actual work of it, I think, doesn't have to do with the pants.
Decisions.
Yeah. Because, like, the woman's wearing the pants when she tells her man to like, fix up the yard. You know?
Okay.
Go build a deck.
I'm with it.
Yeah. But if the guy decides to build a deck, he's wearing the pants.
Okay. I can agree with that.
It's all about the decisions.
So the pants are interchangeable.
Yeah. But typically in the past, I think it's worked out that someone wears the pants more often.
Yeah. This is definitely not a 50-50 split.
Yeah, there needs to be a division of labor. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't just have one person doing everything.
Yeah.
Or split right down the middle. It's very hard to get it right down the middle. Because it's like, how do you quantify all this stuff?
Yeah.
How do you compare doing laundry to mowing the lawn?
Yeah. Well, I sweat more doing the lawn.
Yeah, but the laundry takes longer.
Depending on the lawn size.
True. And I would say laundry is more tedious. Because I put the laundry in, and then I go sit down and I forget about it.
But the whole time that you're actually doing the laundry, probably less time.
True. If you were to squish all the downtime. Well, that's the thing, too, is like a lot of the household chores are just tedious. They're not hard. They're just fucking annoying. Like dishes, vacuuming, laundry, all that shit. It's not hard, but like laundry could take all day.
Yeah.
And it's like just a pain in the fucking ass because you can't go anywhere or do anything else. Mm-hmm. And like, you know, I can get the yard work done in an hour and a half and then I'm done for the day. But I exerted way more effort.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because me and Kylie and I, proper English.
Very proper.
Since I'm not working, right, I end up doing more of the stuff around the house.
Yeah.
And it's just funny because... Like I when you were saying it's not hard work, it's just annoying. Like I was like, yeah, you're right. Like vacuuming, I just have to get this thing out of the fucking closet and then I gotta plug it in and I gotta do this. I gotta deal with the dog, like fucking cats barking. The dog's barking, cats just like fucking trying to attack it.
Yeah.
It's not hard work, but I'm just like just annoyed by it.
Yeah, it's still like exhausted almost.
Yeah, and mowing the lawn's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, I get to be outside, breathe fresh air.
If you have a push blower, not as fun.
Not as fun, especially if you got a hill.
Yeah,
the hill's rough.
Yeah,
you know, rough. Maybe it's a little dewy in the morning. You slip.
Yeah, comes back, chops your hand up.
Yeah. Ooh, that's another thing. Risk
up.
huge. Like I think risk is actually what determines most of the issues going on that we're talking about. Because COVID has to do with risk. The difference between men and women has to do with risk. The difference between races has to do with risk. Like they're saying it's riskier to be a black man and dealing with the police. They're saying it's riskier to be a woman walking around late at night. They say it's riskier to not get the vaccine and you're putting other people at risk. Like it's always, risk is one of the most fundamental factors of life that it's like race. You can find it anywhere.
You know who would be a good person to answer all this?
What?
Duke.
Ooh, insurance. Mm-hmm. Yes.
In the risk and all that.
Yes.
He would get
risk management. Yeah. I think so. Because, like, I think what they're saying is the PC people are like, we want everybody to have the same amount of risk no matter the situation. And I don't think you can correct. I'm not sure if you can correct for that. It'd be very hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and traditionally, men are usually the ones who are disposable
that go out at like wars and fucking. Oh, there's a fucking.
I think that's changing too.
True. I mean, nobody. Do we even fight wars anymore? I mean, we got some pretend ones going on, like 6 or 7 of them.
I'm pretty sure you get some military vets on here that would disagree with that.
I know, but like, in the grand scheme of things,
are there any World War IIs? No, there's no World
but
War
like,
IIs.
a war has an end. A war has a reason. A war has a, you know what I'm saying? Like we're over there for no reason. We're over there.
Yeah, I mean the reason was
putzing around just to use the material that we've overmade because we spent so much money on defense, and we're actually selling the old stuff to our enemies so we can go fight them. So it's like, what are we doing? No, it's not. No. Come on. Proven that we've given
from where?
To Al Qaeda when Al Qaeda was against the Russians.
Okay, back in like the 80s.
Yeah.
80s. Okay.
I mean, the Middle East is just a sandbox.
This was 40 years ago.
True. But, like, you think we're done doing that stuff?
Probably not. We're probably better at hiding it now.
Yeah. It's still going on.
I think we probably realized, we're like, hey, we've realized that we shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
And then we got caught. And then, okay, all right, whatever.
Yeah. And, like, the Middle East is literally just a sandbox for China, Russia, and the U.S. to, like, fuck off and, you know, influence stuff and just pitter-patter. Like, a legit war between those countries would destroy, you know.
It would not be good.
I don't want to fight in that war.
Be in that.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I got to find a job that's essential. I got a foot problem, people.
Yeah.
But you heard it here first.
Yeah, I got a back problem. It hurts.
Oh, dude. Give him the old Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Plantar fasciitis.
That's what we got away with?
Yeah, man. He missed out on like 2 wars, I'm pretty sure. Korea and Vietnam. Donnie.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you fucking coward. What they have a term, draft dodgers. Yeah. You dodge a draft. Apparently, if you're in college and you don't qualify for the draft either, like certain there's
graduate
qualifiers.
College or in college?
In college, I think. And then certain professions.
Get my master's degree in kinesiology.
Yeah. Or you here's another thing. Draft comes, you volunteer instead of having to be drafted. Mm-hmm. Then you get the better post. You end up like my uncle, who during I think it was either Vietnam or Korea, he got stationed in Hawaii.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Nobody's making landfall in Hawaii.
Not anymore.
No. You guys just got to chill on an island paradise, answer the phone every 3 hours.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Fuck yeah.
So we got to volunteer.
Yeah, volunteer.
Okay.
And then maybe we'll be putting on an assembly line, putting missiles together. Not bad, right?
No, not bad. I can do that.
Bad. And like
you can probably get high doing that, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You get high off the chemicals that are in the factory.
Yeah, if the missiles explode at different times when they're supposed to explode,
yeah. So the nozzle falls off midair and lands in Quebec.
What's the big deal? Who likes Quebec anyway?
Yeah, the 2 French.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I wouldn't mind going to Canada and starting a war of independence. Because they're technically still under British colonization or whatever. Like
Canada?
Yeah, they sing that song to the Queen and shit. The Queen's on their money. Yeah, it's nuts.
So we're starting a revolution?
Yeah, in Canada. I think it needs to happen. They're getting real.
Do we need a Canadian accent?
I think they're cool with Americans.
Do we have to play hockey?
I mean, you got that covered, right?
No.
You know hockey.
I know hockey. I can play hockey. I can tell you strategies.
Yeah. We won't need to demonstrate that we play hockey. We just have to know.
We have bad ankles. We can't play hockey.
Yes.
We know hockey.
Yes.
Yeah. You're like Herb Brooks. You know what I mean? You motivate them.
Yes. I'm the white guy that wasn't good enough to make it to the pros, but I understand the game.
Right. Well, most hockey's white anyway, so.
True.
Yeah. Most hockey is.
Yeah. For now.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
PK Subban is going to have something to say about that. What? Wayne
Simmons?
Yeah, Wayne Simmons.
There's like 5 black guys I know.
Yeah.
PK's brothers in there. Malcolm
really?
He's a goalie, yeah. Vander Kane, Seth Jones.
But yeah, shit's getting weird in Canada. I don't know if you're paying attention, but their lockdown is like super hardcore. Like,
still?
fascistic. Yeah. Like they're knocking on people's doors, arresting people for going outside.
Are we blaming Great Britain for this?
No,
No?
Canada. Yeah,
We're going to blame Canada.
yeah,
Even though they're under Great Britain's rule.
yeah. And we're gonna have a war of independence because, like, we're not blaming Great Britain for what Canada's doing, but we do need to separate the people from the governing
So is
bodies.
the Prime Minister influenced by Great Britain?
Yes, and the French.
Well, then that seems like where we have. It seems like it's Great Britain problem, not the people of Canada.
Yeah, but like the people of Canada have to live with this. So
Yeah, no. So we should like fight the revolution, but we're fighting against Great Britain.
yeah, but it's gonna happen in Canada.
Right. But we're not going overseas. We don't have.
Yeah, we're not going overseas.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we just gotta push them out.
We have cars. We don't have boats.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
An American on the sea?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
I get
bullshit.
seasick too early.
Oh, yeah, unless it's a cruise, I'm not going.
Never been on a cruise.
Speaking of which, I've been on a cruise to Canada.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
It fucking sucked. It was in the summer, 70 degrees, foggy.
Weird.
Yeah,
70 degrees is kind of perfect though.
it wasn't warm enough to like go into the water because the water was still fucking freezing cold.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then we got there and it's just like, oh, we're in this like town that looks like it was cut out of a tourist catalog in
Cookie cutter.
Yeah, in the Scandinavian countries, bunch of wood cabins and looking, yeah, it's weird. Go south if you're cruising, unless you're below the equator. Then go north. Go towards the equator.
That's where you want to be.
That's where you want to be for cruises. Beach.
Cool animals.
Yes. Tropics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Island accents.
Mm-hmm. I don't like what you those now accent. But,
No?
This is good. Effort.
Caribbean. No.
Tough.
Yeah. But yeah.
We'll work with it. You can work on it.
Yeah, I'll work on it. Accents, I'm definitely bringing to the show.
Okay.
Impressions. Yes.
Impressions.
Gonna work on them.
It's a good segment.
Yeah.
I do like impressions.
Yeah. I think you could make some serious headway with a good impression.
Yeah. And catch serious about flack too.
True.
Which we're all about.
Oh,
I'm okay with
yeah.
that.
Controversy. We like it.
It gets our name out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Would you like to say anything controversial?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not in episode 1.
Yeah, true.
We're gonna
We gotta
wait a
ease
little
it in.
Yeah.
Ease it in.
Like,
Warm it up a little bit.
retarded.
Well, that's fine now. Retarded and fag are cool these days.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we took them back.
I don't think we did.
No?
Maybe retarded a little bit, but I don't think we took.
I think fag is cool. Faggot, not cool. It's like with the hard R.
Yeah,
it's similar that way.
I see your relation, but like I don't. Nah. I don't think just yet.
Dude, I got when I was doing open mics in Maryland, I was doing this bit where like black guys get away with being gay because of how cool they are. So like the example I used was their handshakes at sporting events, and like picture two white guys doing that in a patty cake, and then and then the next comic that got up was calling me a homophobe because I called patty cake gay. It's like, come on. You know what I mean. What word should I use there?
Question: did you take that personally?
No.
Did you not like that guy afterwards?
No.
Did you talk to that guy afterwards?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I would have been like, "Fuck you, bro." But
the black guy said it was funny, and I don't want to be that guy. Okay, I don't have any black friends. I'm sorry. I'm looking for them. There's not that many out there. 13%.
Okay. All right. I think it's also that we live in the area too.
Well, yeah. But I lived in Philly for 5 years.
We went to Temple.
Yeah.
We didn't hang out in fucking North Philly.
That's where we were
We hung out.
for most of the year.
The community of Temple kids, though.
Yeah, but we talked to locals.
We're doing backflips off our. Fucking,
Yeah, true.
our porches and shit.
For $1.
Yeah, which is kind of fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Yeah,
I felt bad, man. I used to give them money, and then
after year one.
That stops quick.
Yeah,
and then you start buying them food, and it's like you're taking advantage of me here too.
Yep.
It's like I offered it to this guy. This guy's nice. Oh, the homeless person over there is like, give me some of that, and I'm like, You didn't earn it.
Yeah. What do you do for me today?
Yeah, come on. Come on. Be jovial. And then they're just like, give me. And I'm like,
Well, they remember you when you start giving.
True.
And then when you stop, they never forget.
Dude. That's a hard lesson, man. I feel like that's a hard lesson to learn. Is
One of the homeless people?
Yeah, it's like if you offer help, that person will always come to you for help. That kind of thing.
Like a grand scheme.
Yeah.
Not just towards homeless.
As a principle. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
And like you've now taught that person that solving their problems by asking for help is the way to go. Almost. It's a generalization.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it really applies. I think that applies more to like us in like a younger generational setting.
Yeah, during development.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be able. Like I'm not gonna teach you that. You're not gonna teach me that.
Yeah. It's hard to learn
Yeah.
things as an adult.
So like I'm teaching Cal or teaching like one of our kids down the line.
Yeah.
Like, I can see that. But like I don't know.
A principal in old folks' homes, I got this from a psychologist, is don't do anything for them that they could do for themselves.
Okay.
Because if you start doing all the stuff for them, they're just going to lay in bed and deteriorate and drift away. You know, they need something to do. They need something to struggle against. You know, they need a reason to live.
Yeah, I know it sounds just strictly for old people.
Yeah, but I think it goes down the line. You know.
Yeah, I guess if you're completely.
I'm not trying to say help is bad. You should be helping people.
Yeah, yeah.
If someone asks for help, do what you can. You know, I'm not trying to be
Our one follower, one viewer is gonna be like.
Do we have one viewer?
I don't know.
I think that's just us.
Oh, it's us.
Yeah, I think that's just my profile technically watching it.
Wow, it's one. Counts as one.
Hey, I would do this for nobody.
Yeah, we are literally doing it.
Literally doing it for nobody. So, you can't get rid of us.
We're here to stay.
Yes, dude. I do want to get back into the open mics.
Yeah,
I gotta
have to go to
I gotta go to Philly.
That's like a whole thing you gotta plan.
Yeah. Well, like when I was living in Maryland, Baltimore was like 40-minute drive.
That's what we do with open mics. So.
Yeah, that's where I would go to open mics. It was hosted by this guy called Dark Mark. Shout out to Dark Mark. You the man?
Mark.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's almost 6 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. All right. We might have to wrap this up. But yeah, dude, the open mic comedy scene is fucking crazy, man. Because you get people of all different types.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get psychos, homeless, drug addicts, delusional people, people with personality disorders. It's like, open mics are like the Statue of Liberty. The saying under the statue, give us your week, your cast-offs, or whatever. I forget what it says.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's the Statue of Liberty saying liberty. Shit.
How much time do we got here? We have almost 2 hours of content.
Really?
Yeah.
Suck on that, dude.
47.
2 hours right out of the gates.
It's pretty good.
Are you ready, dude? We're blasting off.
Yeah. I think we did pretty well.
I think we did it pretty good. I mean, we might have to, there was some dead air maybe. We could get a little funnier. We could get a little
Editing
more.
can take care of that, though.
Yeah. You're along for the ride. We will get better. Yeah, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Statue of Liberty.
Teeming Shore. Podcast name.
Dude, I actually don't mind Unrestricted, man. We don't have to settle on it, but
I think it's
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it'll work. Easy, one word, easy to look up.
Mm-hmm.
I think we exemplify that Unrestricted.
Yeah, I think there's topics that we'll disagree on, but we'll go and talk about them.
Yeah, I'm willing to stick my head into any fucking beehive.
I mean, yeah, well, that I know.
I'm not allergic, bro.
I'm here to pull you out of it.
yes, I'm the honey badger.
Yes. You go and test it on.
Honey badger don't care.
Yeah, honey badger don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
don't give a fuck.
It just takes what it wants.
What movie is that from?
Hey, dude, it's one of those OG viral YouTube videos.
That's what it's from.
Yeah, it's this guy Simon.
Yeah, Honey Badger.
Yeah, he just takes all this stock footage from a Discovery Channel nature show, and he's like, "Oh my god! Oh, it's got a snake." It's just, yeah. Oh, so gross. Dude, some of those old videos, I mean, classic.
I wish they had like a YouTube channel of just like classic YouTube videos.
Well, I think that website or like eBombs World or
it's like something like that.
All those sites are still up. I mean, you can find those games and videos.
I know, but I'm not trying to go through. Yeah, but I'm trying to go through all the whole thing.
True.
I mean, I'm trying to like have them like lined up in a YouTube mix that I can just
watch compilation.
Yeah,
it's probably out there.
It's like snake.
Another thing that I wanted to put in this first episode. I think podcasts for dudes are the same thing as OnlyFans for girls, except we're not selling our nudes and bodies. We're selling our friendship and personalities, So Patreon, Unrestricted.
Okay.
Become a 2-tier member. We're whoring ourselves out.
Are you putting this on Patreon?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely we have to make a Patreon. That's the only way we're gonna make
money. Are you gonna post this whole thing? Or are you gonna do any editing?
Probably not. Okay. Probably no editing.
We'll just let it off.
Unrestricted, bro.
Let it go off rip.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with it.
It's the Joe Rogan School of Podcasting.
Just do nothing.
Generate as much content as possible and do nothing else.
Yes. Okay. Just talk.
And follow your interests. The only thing we got to figure out is the guest situation. My brother, maybe your brothers, the rest of our friends.
Charlie would be interesting. Yeah, all of our friends for sure. Yeah. I don't think we can have a big group though. We're gonna do it.
We would have to do it one by one. We don't have the space.
Yeah.
Once we upgrade the dude.
I still do, but I haven't imagined having all of us talk at one time.
Oh, that would be a nightmare. We would have to get a fuck ton of mics and like set everybody up with headphones so that they could hear the fact that they're talking over people.
Yeah. It would be tough. I think if we're gonna have people on here, we do it one at a time.
Yeah. My dad, perhaps. A bunch of random people that have zero expertise. I mean, my dad's kind of an expert in some things.
Yeah.
But, lived experience.
I don't know if that's for.
That's what we're basing it off of. That's all we got.
Literally just getting tired, and I just did a finger gun. It sounded like it.
2 hours?
It sounded like you had a punchline, and I was like,
I know. Yeah.
I don't know what the punchline
lived experience.
You know what?
That's all we're experts in.
Yeah, remember that thing I was talking about where it just bounces around? I was in the middle of that.
We're back there? All right. The computer shut off.
Heard the punchline and I was like,
all right. Goodbye for now.
See ya.
Next week. Cool. All right.